Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going to take a shot right away. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. What a play to get. Third and long right here. Saying from the gun on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this.
Ready. Hut, hut, hut.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Down. Ready. One, hut. Down. Ready. Set, hut. Ready. Come on, Kate. Hut, hut. Here we go. Ready. Red, 20, hut. Ready. Red, hut, hut. Ready, ready. Blue, 20, hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. Black, hut.
Long way to go on second down. Here's Carr to throw. He's got it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. They were all over it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice big... Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on fourth. Looking for the marker. He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Now here's Carr. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down. Brings us to fourth.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been...
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll set up to throw. The quick game. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L.
Now, ready, set, hot. Ready, white, but hot. Here we go. Ready, red, white, hot. Ready, blue, but hot. Ready, ready. Blue 85. Hot, 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 hot. Down. Ready. Go. Hot, hot, hot. Down. Ready. Hot.
That's the way to hit.
Down. Ready. Set, hot. Ready. Ready. But hard. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Hot. Ready! White 80! White 80! But hot! Ready, ready! Black 18! But hot! Hot, hot, hot! Down! Ready! But hot, hot! Down! Ready! Red, hot! Down! Ready! Set, hot! Ready! Blue, but hot! Here we go! Ready! Red, hot! Ready! Black, but hot! Ready. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Down. Ready. Hut. Ready. Red 80. Red 1.
On the banks of the Tennessee River. Hands it off. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done, and they've been so good at it. It's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the where.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Running inside. It's Bishop. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
A little bit of shock and awe right now early in this game for the offense. I understand there's a lot of football to play, but this defense, David, they came in the underdog in this one, and, man, they're playing really fast right now. They look like they're attacking the football. They're not staying back, being passive. They're trying to dictate everything to the offense early, and so far the underdog is having tons of success.
And you got to love that, man. Go shoot your shot, right? Like, be aggressive. They've got to find a way to play great D on that side of the football. If they can continue this, who knows, man? They could pull the big upset, but it was all about the defense with the coaching staff, and so far, this D has come to play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Bishop. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rolls it in. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside of wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt you.
They find those guys with speed, right? And they create so much space in this offense. Now, make no mistake about it. This is a run.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Comes down, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel it.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That one's not even close.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they get him on the zone blitz.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Bishop. Just couldn't find any room, and he... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Makes the quick grab. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to...
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Tells the run, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Staley. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. He's at the 50. Smashes ahead.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around?
So here is the Tennessee offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. In the backfield, it's Matthews. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Touchdown ball. This crowd absolutely. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The run inside. It's Bishop. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right side, it's Jackson. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Caught on the RPO. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Defense all over him. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities. But he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Bishop. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Long way to go on 2nd down. Left side is Matthews. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Bishop. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing.
Great job of contained by this defense. And
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Hits inside, it's Bishop. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long...
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reason, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching.
18. Black 18. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. Hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Blue to it. Hut, hut. Here we go. Ready. Man, 20. Hut. Ready. Black. Hut, hut. Ready, ready. White. Hut, 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 hut.
Come on. Pump it up, baby. Let's get wild.
Down. Ready. Hut, hut, hut.
Let's go, baby.
Down. Ready. Hut.
Let's go. Let's go. Get loud.
Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Miami's offense will go to work first. Defense in press coverage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Mensah. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting it.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown,
setting the tone, not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover?
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Driven back. But with the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block. But, boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gutter.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. 2nd and long here. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Hauls it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Canes!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they...
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll go to the counter. See some running room. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
RPO complete. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The ride. Nowhere to go.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got his man all by himself. Off to the races to the right. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver...
And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. They'll move the tight end. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Fletcher. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Throwing, Mensah. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And a nice, crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. They put the brakes on him.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively?
He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lofton. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Play action on 1st down. He's open on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute early.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Fletcher. And he does a really nice job finding